A ruthless student named Sun Haofeng locks the door, leaving his classmates to face certain death just to steal a powerful class monitor token. This cold-hearted betrayal sets a dark tone for the survival game they are trapped in. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this. Now let's begin. The story begins in a mysterious school shrouded in a thick, sticky mist. The students are terrified by a set of strict rules, especially the fifth rule, which states everyone must flee the classroom during a power outage. A sharp student named Ling Han notices the timing and positions himself near the door. As soon as the lights go out, the chaos erupts and everyone scrambles to escape the room to survive. While others panic, Sun Haofeng reveals his sinister plan. He blocks the exit and demands the class monitor token from Ling Han, threatening to let everyone die if his demands aren't met. Sun Haofeng coldly declares that the lives of others mean nothing to him as long as he secures the token for his own survival. The trapped students beg for mercy, calling him a monster. The screams echo through the hall as several students are brutally eliminated. The survivors are horrified, blaming Ling Han for not handing over the token to stop the massacre. Ling Han argues that the door was locked by Sun, not him. He faces a dilemma, knowing the token is his only guarantee of survival, but he cannot stand the sight of the innocent suffering. Thinking quickly, Ling Han discovers a weakness in the room. He realizes the old windows are rotten and can be broken, providing an alternative escape route for the remaining students. With a powerful kick, Ling Han breaks the window and helps the others jump to safety. This daring move saves the group but earns him the intense hatred of the treacherous Sun Haofeng. The survivors want to beat Sun Haofeng for his cruelty, but Ling Han reminds them of the third rule: fighting between students is strictly forbidden and leads to immediate expulsion. Although they can't fight, the group recognizes that Sun is a ticking time bomb. They realize that in this deadly environment, such a malicious person must be eliminated for the safety of all. In a sudden twist, 5 slow-reacting students are instantly eliminated by the system. Ling Han's quick reflexes save him, while Sun Haofeng mocks the fallen, showing no remorse. The remaining students are disgusted by Sun's lack of conscience. It is clear that the psychological war between the survivors is just as dangerous as the monsters in the school. The teacher announces that the lesson is overdue to the blackout and instructs everyone to return to their dormitories, warning them that the dorms have their own set of deadly rules. Ling Han knows about a hidden rule on the way back: students must not look back under any circumstances. He observes as some naive newcomers fail this test and are eliminated. Ling Han decides it is time to deal with Sun Haofeng. He pretends to be tired of the internal fighting and offers to give the class monitor token to Sun to lure him into a trap. Sun Haofeng, blinded by his own arrogance, believes he is the only intellectual fit to be the monitor. He eagerly agrees to meet Ling Han to claim the token. Just as Sun reaches for the token, the broadcast announces a hidden rule: no one must look back. Ling Han cleverly tricks Sun into turning around at the critical moment. Sun Haofeng screams in terror as he is suddenly erased from existence for breaking the rule. Ling Han remains calm, knowing that this was a just punishment for a villain. As they return to the dorms, Ling Han warns his new allies that the psychological battles were just the beginning and the true horror of the dungeon is yet to come. The group shares their tragic backstories. Sun Yongkan runs a barbecue shop, Yang Chanshan seeks her missing mother, and Ling Han reveals he is suffering from terminal brain cancer. Mania, who suffers from schizophrenia, also joins them. Despite their broken lives, they agree to help each other, believing that cooperation is the only way to win the game.
林涵哥，你那么厉害，能不能照顾照顾我们？对呀，你好聪明。
The door rules are broadcasted: never turn your back to the toilet, be in bed between 11 p.m. and midnight, and hide under the bed if you see yourself in the bathroom.
必须躺在床上。第3条，如果你看到自己站在洗浴上。
The rules further state that there are no mirrors in the school. If someone knocks claiming to be a teacher, students must check for a shadow before opening the door.
自称查寝老师，先趴地看门缝外是否有影子，如果没有，不要出声，不要开门。
A mysterious room 404 is mentioned, accessible only with a specific key. Most importantly, if any roommate is lost, the entire room will be collectively expelled.
如果少了人，其他人要负连带责任，一同被开除。
连带责任。
Ling Han finds an old key on the floor. Suspecting it belongs to room 404, he secretly keeps it, knowing that having the key could be a life-saving advantage later.
这玩家居然知道我的重要性，有眼光。
难道这是404？
While in the room, Mingya attempts to seduce Ling Han by hugging him from behind. However, Ling Han is hyper-aware of the first rule about the toilet and resists the temptation.
梦雅，你从后面抱着我干什么？
我是慕强的性。
Ling Han avoids looking back and pushes Mingya away. He knows that any deviation from the rules, even for a moment of pleasure, could lead to an immediate death.
我不能回头。
无趣。
Ling Han warns Yang Qianqian to remember the toilet rule. Suddenly, he notices something terrifying. Qianqian is staring into a mirror, but there should be no mirrors in the school.
刚才我遇到麻烦了，倩倩，记住规则1，永远不要背对厕所，即便有人诱导你。
The group realizes Qianqian has broken Rule 4. Her soul begins to be stripped away by the mirror entity, and she enters a trance, unaware of the danger she is in.
规则4，本校不存在任何镜子。我操，对呀，那照了镜子会怎么样？不知道，但肯定出事了。
Ling Han realizes that if Qianqian dies, the whole room will be expelled. He decides to use the class monitor token to challenge the mirror entity in a gamble for her life.
什么也没有啊。不跟你们说了，我肚子有些不舒服，去上厕所先。
The entity agrees to a riddle contest. The stake is high. If Ling Han loses, he will lose pieces of his own soul. He successfully answers the first complex riddle.
还是炸弹数字，猜字谜。赌注是什么？2个赌注：1，帮我治疗好脑癌；2，
The entity retaliates with a difficult poem riddle. Ling Han struggles to find the answer, and the tension rises as his soul begins to flicker under the pressure.
若问此字藏何处，阴阳交错在其中，半月沉江。
Ling Han realizes the entity is actually a reflection of his own deep consciousness.
该我了。
To win, he must create a riddle that even he himself does not know the answer to.
下带穿丝带，大一字，脖上带是白金。
He poses a riddle about a non-existent character.
一点一横。
Since the answer doesn't exist in his memory, the mirror entity is defeated, and Yang Qianqian's soul is restored.
这是什么字？
不对，我为什么在你记忆里找不到这个字的答案？
Qianqian is grateful for Ling Han's bravery. As 11 p.m. strikes, they rush back to their beds to comply with the second rule, but a new danger emerges from the shadows.
却什么也做不了。要不是你，我死定了。
别客气，我们是一个寝室的，互相帮助是应该的。
A seductive entity named Luoli appears, attempting to lure Ling Han into a romantic fantasy. She offers him a maternity leave, but Ling Han recognizes her as a deadly trap.
他这是打算以身相许，快回自己船上去，被发现。
Despite the temptation, Ling Han firmly rejects Luoli. The narrator reveals that most players fail this illusion test, but Ling Han's strong will keeps him grounded.
不行，他是诡异，和他纠缠会死人的。
Other students fall into the illusion, seeing their own desires. Yang Qianqian is nearly consumed by her fantasy until Ling Han's voice wakes her from the dream.
你好狠的心，为什么要拒绝我？
因为我对你没兴趣。
As the clock hits midnight, the tension finally breaks. But with more rules and entities lurking, will this group of broken souls ever make it back to reality?